Hello there and welcome. So, most of us completely avoid government and politics, right? Tell me if this sounds familiar. Write your congressman. You gotta rock the vote. If you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Well, rock the vote how? And who's my congressman? What's a congressman? Well, did you know that in the U.S., the Department of Education has removed civics training from public schools? Civics being these studies of the rights and duties of citizenship? Government. And if no one's going to teach you, it's pretty unlikely you're going to understand it. And if you don't understand it, it's equally unlikely you're going to be interested in it. Then maybe that's why 90 million of us have never voted before and avoid government anything like the plague. Well, if you're one of those people like me, I can help. My name is Citizen Cupcakes, aka Lisa Ann Fontana. I am the author of Me the People, and I am here to welcome you to your country. So, welcome! Welcome to America and welcome to your government. This is a phenomenal country. If you were lucky enough to be born here, then you won the geographic lottery. Now, maybe you've never voted before because that one semester of government didn't take you very far. Maybe you're turned off by all the negativity, but you're still just a little USA curious? If so, then not only have you come to the right place, you should know 90 million other Americans feel the exact same way. They just don't feel comfy with this government stuff. And that was me for most of my life. But now I'm comfy in my country and I want to help you feel that way too. But first, we celebrate. This is your official welcome party. Settle in with snacks and drinks and we'll get started. I know you're new to this, but this is your country. This is your government, made of, by, and for the people. Whether you end up voting or not, that's your decision. But you have the right to understand your government and to celebrate your place in it. And since all the best parties have cupcakes, I take them everywhere I go. I know some people worry about feeling silly in the government environment, so I want you to know no one is ever going to be sillier or more ridiculous than me. Which brings me to my only rule. This is a judgment-free zone. There is no negativity or name-calling or rudeness allowed at this party, only civility, kindness, thoughtfulness, and positivity. And if you're already a person in the know, or you consider yourself to be a political junkie, please leave that at the door, because in here, we're all the same. No one is to be scorned or schooled. We're here to celebrate together. Now, if you're wondering about my lab coat, well, I wear it because America is called the Great Experiment, and here's why. We've been experimenting with democracy for over 200 years. Democracy is a government in which power is ultimately held by the people, typically through elected representatives. We've been experimenting with a system of government run not by a king or a dictator, but made up of, by, and for the people. You know, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and the notion that if it's about me, it's about you, and if it's about you, it's about me, the people. There is no other country quite like us. It's extremely important that people feel welcome and comfortable here in America. Politics in America can feel scary. There's so much going on right now. We're all upset all the time. This is broken, that's broken. In a government, politicians are corrupt, and big pharma, big chemical, factory farming, they threaten to kill us all. Where can you turn where you feel like you can trust that things are being handled? Well, first, I want you to clear all that out of your mind. I'm going to explain it and then we'll address it. What we have here is chaos going on all around us. The government has gone haywire, so all the institutions have gone haywire too. Lawyers, media, schools, companies, pharma, farmers. But chaos isn't the problem. Chaos is the result. Let me show you what I mean. We have the government. That's basically the Constitution. It is the owners and operators manual and the care and feeding of America and Americans. Then there's the system. That's the laws that are being created and the government and policies being put in place, largely designed to help certain people, but not all the people. Designed to punish certain people, but not all the people. Designed to fit personal agendas, not the agenda of the people. Largely being shaped to help politicians achieve their 4 reasons for being: money, votes, personal power, and headlines. Now that isn't why we send them to Congress, and not every politician is like that, but for far too many. Their focus is themselves. Then that allows corruption to seep into every nook and cranny of our government if it wants to. The part that's hard to deal with is that this is a government of, by, and for the people. That's you and me, which means technically we allow this system to be designed away from our needs and our will. The Constitution has been lost in this broken system, but we're not going to waste time pointing the finger at the government for choosing not to teach us about government. No, we're going to seek to understand basic government. And once we do that, you'll be able to look at the system and see what's wrong with it. And then we're going to fix it, and the chaos will stop. Why? Because chaos is the result of a broken system. Fix the system, and the chaos goes away. So what are we left with? Well, we're left with the government itself. We're left with the Constitution. We're left with civics, community, citizenship, civility, and that's what we're here to explore. Basic government. It was President Ronald Reagan who said that freedom is always just one generation away from extinction. We don't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. We have to fight for it and protect it, and then hand it to them so that they shall do the same. That's good stuff, right? It's also true. Has anyone ever talked to you about America like that? This feeling is overwhelming, and I like it. That feeling has a name. It's pride. It's patriotism. It's okay to feel pride in your country, whatever that means to you. It's okay to get excited to learn about your government, about your country. So if you're ready, let's open my Me the People welcome bag.